What's up? This is Saladin Salon for Cane Corso, Carnal Depressor, and Neapolitan Mastino. Historical talk. Hopefully, y'all having a lovely evening. Just wanna give y'all some information, some vital information about Cane Corso and Neapolitan Mastiff history. It's in a book called "The Fighting Dog Breeds." This is by Dr. Dietrich FLEIG. And alright, and I'm gonna start off with a chapter in the book dealing with the history of the Neapolitan Mastiff. So this is what y'all can see. So it ain't no funny business, no nonsense. Okay, here we go. Now it says in the book, it says the Mastino Neapolitan. It says the Mastino Neapolitan is an ancient breed which has been kept pure for centuries by farmers around the Mount Vivius. It was not rediscovered until 1949 and was recognized as a breed by the FCI. It is assumed that the Mastino is a direct descendant of the ancient Roman fighting dog. The Mastino is a superb watchdog, which through it appears alone will keep an intruder in check. And with the lines of the Molossola Club describes as the favorite of the German Molossola fanciers, which in recent years was developed into the strongest breed of the 7 Molossoloids breeds under the club's care. The tank of antiquity and the phenomenal marketing idea of the Mastino fan has overtaken the old English and French Molossolas kept before it in Germany, and today the Mastino is easily at the forefront at shows and in breedings. In the discussion of the Birdio, the Birdo dog, I stated that the whole Mediterranean region of Spain, France to Italy embraced the old popular sport of dog fighting. He says the aggressive hunting dogs first became bull biters, then dog fighters. Apparently, those Southerners preferred fights between larger dogs, unlike the England and its bull and terrier. All of the southern dog breeds originated from large frame local boar dogs or herding dogs crossed with English mastiffs and bulldogs. And when compared to the accounts of the Roman authorities of old illustrations and statues with the Neapolitan Mastiloid dog, we get an impression of these dogs approach nearly optimally the warlike from the ancient Molossola. The ancient Roman fighting dogs has risen from the dead in the Mastino Neapolitan. Nevertheless, with the dogs, we cannot speak of a pure breed dog in the sense of a classical dog breeding. This is a breed in which the first halting attempt to work toward a common standard began in 1949. It says, and we simply cannot yet expect it to present a uniform breed type. It says, I remember very well that when I was writing my first book, it is a well-known kennel. He said, I encountered 3 bitches that differed in so much in type that it was hard to believe that all were prize winners at an international show. With this was the only about 10 years ago, and I don't know when this book was published or written, so that could be like 20 to 30 years, or maybe 40 years ago. Okay, a considerable number of dog generations is required to establish the mature breeding basis. Moreover, heavy dogs of this kind experience far more breeding problems than do the other dog breeds. All right, so all right, let me just break this stuff down quick, since you might not understood what I just read. Well, he's basically saying also too that with the Roman Molossola, He said in 1949, this is when Pario Scandisi was basically standardizing the dogs. And I have a few more articles on him and that type of situation of what happened. Basically he's saying that, you know, the breed wasn't a uniform dog to the standard, I mean, to the point of a of you know, pure like a pure breed dog. I kind of beg to differ. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, if we go in the history of these dogs, you'll see that it was like a word semantics things. Yeah, the dog's variation in color, I'm not going to say, so to speak, in type, though, because they pretty much say unscathed. So, in the statues and the paintings and etc. of antiquity is definitely showing and proving in that. So, but I do believe, like I said, they did variation in types and sizes, though. All right, but he did confirm that. All right, he says we should be aware the first breeders down in Naples came from a lower class of society. I'm gonna say that again. He said basically in southern Italy that basically these dog breeders played by their own rules. He said, our figure documents that the Mastino did not originate in the villas of the rich, but rather in the huts of the poor. And I'm going to say that again. See, because you get a misconception of the Neapolitan Mastiff. A lot of people will tell you that, oh, well, the monarchs and the noblemen of Italy, they always kept these dogs. They were the Mastiff. They lived forever, and the rich people had these dogs. That is not the case. Poor farmers had these dogs. These dogs were farm utility dogs. They were very active, much like traditional American bulldogs, so to speak, or lance, I should say. And these dogs did farm utility work. And I'm gonna keep on reading. In Naples, it was a typical dog of the butcher, farmer, and night watchman. I'm going to say that again. He said in Naples, it was a typical dog of the butcher, the farmer, and the night watchman. The big dog of the little man. The ownership of such a dog was a mark of distinction, brought in recognition and admiring. So Pario Scandisi is considered the father of the modern Mastino, Neapolitano. So at the show of Castle di Avo in 1946, 8 kind of depresses. This is the name. This was the name at the time in Naples. And I'm gonna say that again. He said, kind of depressor. In other words, is a king corso. So yes, this is showing and proving, y'all. King corso, Neapolitan Mastiff, were the same breed once upon a time. They were the same breed of dog. All right, and it says this was the name of around Naples at the time. All right, where shown for the first time, these dogs were quite variable in sizes, variable in outward form. Pario Scandisi was fascinated by their particular impressive size and strength. He could not get their image out of his mind. In the following years, Signor Scandisi traveled throughout Naples region and bought more or less purebred puppies for his kennel, Villanova. In 1949, he was finally acquired by his dream dog, Ganolo. Ganolo was actually a dog that I showed. I'm going to show you him, hopefully on my phone. And he looked kind of like Kokomo. The male became the first champion of the breed. It was entered in the first Mastino and original stud book, the Librino della Origine Italiano. All right. So, hold up. I think I got that picture here. Let me see, so I can show you that. Okay. Hold up. No, wrong one. Hold up. Excuse me. Should have all my facts and all that stuff down pat. but I just had to read, certain history aspects. I should have did this in YouTube a long time ago. I did this on Facebook, but I did it live though, and I shouldn't have did it like that either. But nevertheless, I did, and hold up. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Very historical picture. Try to zoom in. I do a lot of research. Oh, come on. Yeah, I got a lot of pictures. Hey, oh, come on. Phone going kind of slow. Alright. Hold up. Let me get this picture first. I don't know if y'all guys can see that. That's Cannoli right there. That's another headshot. They got better pictures of him. Hold up. I wanted to show you that historical picture though, where they was at that dog show that was just mentioned. So this way I could show you different types of the Cunner depressor. Cunner in its original form. Alright. Pardon me. Oh my God, man. Yeah, I took a whole bunch of pictures, y'all, so you have to excuse me. I know y'all like, man, come on, get to the point. Alright, here goes some. Wow. Alright. Because I'm using my tablet, and bottom line, wow, I can't even find the picture. Oh, here it go. Here we go, y'all. All right. Now, this is the picture of when Scandisi was actually at this dog show, right? This is a historical picture, and you can see that there's a piebald dog. I don't have the picture of actually the dog that was on the far left or the right, but it was a pointed dog. Pointed is a dog with Rottweiler colors. So with me saying that is that at the end of the day, with these dogs did a variation of color, sizes, and coats. Scandisi felt that Cannoli was the template of the Neapolitan Mastiff, and today a lot of Neos don't even reflect those dogs. Those dogs I showed you look sort of like Cane Corsos, right? Because actually, like I told you, that's showing and proving today, once upon a time, it was the same breed of dog. So the piebald dog, the controversy of that situation is when you start doing a lot of research and you go inside museums and stuff like that, you'll definitely see that there were piebald dogs. Definitely was. So at the end of the day, with me saying, it's like, yo, so like at the end of the day, like I said, it is what it is. Like, and again, they did a lot of inbreeding, line breeding, and then what ended up happening is Scandisi, hold on.